a service of CNC Worldwide.
CNC Podcasts are a service of CNC Worldwide and brought to you by the Greece Chamber of Commerce, providing more than 800 member companies with business solutions since 1984. Former Buffalo Bills quarterback Jim Kelly will have radiation and chemotherapy for cancer rather than surgery this week. The Hall of Famer's doctors found the cancer in Kelly's maxillary sinus, which is alongside the nose. The location makes surgery less of an option. The Bills organization has released a statement from Dr. Peter Cosentino of Lenox Hill Hospital in New York. He says Jim Kelly's condition remains very treatable and potentially curable. Dr. Cosentino says his immediate focus is on controlling Kelly's pain and beginning the process of eradicating the cancer. Buffalo Bills fans plan to honor the memory of longtime team owner Ralph Wilson Jr. with a special tailgate party. Fans wanted to hold a memorial in the stadium itself, but the stadium's under construction and Bills management couldn't allow a gathering inside. Instead, the Bills Mafia is using Twitter to organize an event at a privately owned lot down the road from Ralph Wilson Stadium in Orchard Park. It starts at 1 o'clock Sunday afternoon. Proceeds go to the Hunter's Hope Foundation. The Appellate Division of State Supreme Court has upheld a Rochester man's murder conviction, but two of the justices filed a dissenting opinion critical of Monroe County District Attorney Sandra Doorley. Doorley was an assistant DA when she successfully prosecuted Howard Wright in 2007 for the murder of Patricia Daggett. Daggett was killed in 1995. It was in 2006, after DNA evidence technology developed, that Wright and another suspect were arrested. An attorney appealed the conviction, saying the most accurate of the three types of DNA testing available could not exclude other possible suspects. 3 of the 5 justices disagreed. They ruled the evidence was sound enough for a jury to convict. The 2 dissenters felt Doorley mischaracterized the strength of her evidence and suggested prosecutorial misconduct. The attorney representing Rochester psychiatrist William Lewick is asking that his client be handled in a specialized judicial diversion program for people who have either mental health or drug abuse issues. Dr. Lewick is the man accused of evidence tampering for hiding the body of Matthew Stratton in his backyard. Police also charged him with drug possession after finding crack in the toe of a sneaker in his closet. He has pleaded not guilty to both charges. Attorney Matthew Parinello wants Dr. Lewick to be evaluated for substance abuse and mental health issues and a determination if his client can then be handled through the special court. The special courts divert defendants who plead guilty into treatment. Those who successfully complete them may avoid jail time. The district attorney's office opposes diversion in Lewick's case. Prosecutor Kelly Wolford saying evidence tampering is not an eligible offense. The Churchville-Chili School District has named Loretta Orologio of Ogden as its next superintendent, replacing Dr. Pamela Kissel, who is retiring. Orologio is currently Churchville-Chili's assistant superintendent for instruction. She worked before that in Greece Central and in the Attica Central School Districts. The Board of Education takes up her appointment at its April 8th meeting. An 11-year-old boy has been arrested on an arson charge for setting last week's fire that devastated an entire block in the village of Ovid. The Seneca County Sheriff says the boy has been charged as a juvenile delinquent and will be handled in family court. His name is not being released. Sheriff Jack Stenberg says the boy was playing with a lighter behind a Chinese restaurant and accidentally set fire to the dumpster, panicked when he couldn't put the fire out, and then ran away. The fire destroyed 4 buildings in downtown Ovid. New York State Police say a security guard has been charged with stealing women's underwear from the Village apartment complex at Genesee Community College. Investigators say 28-year-old Matthew Leonard of Corfu was working security at the complex in Batavia when he broke into at least half a dozen apartments where he stole underwear and swimsuits. Several pieces of underwear were found at his home. Leonard has been charged with 6 counts of burglary and 1 of possessing stolen property. He's been released under supervision pending trial. With less than a month to Income Tax Day, State Attorney General Eric Schneiderman is warning people to beware of tax scammers. Schneiderman says there have been thousands of reports of different schemes to separate you from your money by pretending to be the tax man. The AG says a specific one targeting first-generation New Yorkers claims you owe fines for failing to pay tax on money sent to family overseas, which is not taxed, by the way. They demand personal information and threaten deportation. Schneiderman says you should generally be wary of anybody trying to get personal or financial information on the phone. He says Internal Revenue and state tax officials don't do that, and they never demand payment on the phone. He says just hang up. Your next CNC podcast is whenever you click on one of our pages and catch one. We post updates around the day as needed. I'm Bud Lowell, CNC News.